Hi everybody, my name is Gavin Poyer and welcome to the video. Today we're listening to Chloe X Halle, Ungodly Hour. Just like the full album, except it's not the full album because I am cutting out the songs that I have already listened to. If you came here for the full album, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to cut those out because they're already on my channel. So if you want to go see those specifically, then go check them out. They're floating around somewhere. Anyways, I just want to, just kick this off with intro. Oh, I see.
Don't ever ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness.
Okay, so, obviously that would transition into Forgive Me, but, I'm cutting that out, so sorry about that. But yeah, let's just keep on going. Baby Girl.
So easy. One day I'm talking to Jesus. Then I was talking to demons. All the sights I've seen. All the sights I've seen. Yeah. Then I step onto the patio. Try to listen to the radio. Try to play it for my Casio. Even try to call my Romeo. Hey, try so hard to let it go. But today I'm just feeling low.
I love the songs so much because they always kind of integrate that little snap in there. And I've noticed that in their performances as well. They integrated like a lot of just snapping and like body movements within it. Just super enjoyable. If you haven't seen them perform live, I highly encourage it because they are so magnetic to watch.
Baby girl, baby girl, it's your world, baby girl. Do it for the girls all around the world. Do it for the girls all around the world. Yeah. For the love, for the love, for the love. Hey, hey. Oh, 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 yeah.
Love that chorus. There's so much that just the song kind of started off a little bit slow, and it slowly built its way up where in the chorus it just had so much going for it. There's so much in the background just happening. If you don't have a good set of headphones, I highly encourage it when listening to music like this because there's just so much more. It's like listening to music for like a second time. It's truly incredible. I'm looking at the lyrics right now, by the way, and it seems to be this song specifically seems to be like a female empowerment song. Just like just kind of being a cheerleader for all the girls out there. That kind of thing.
You know my legs be teasing, teasing me, teasing me, teasing me. Every day I gotta please them, please them, please them, please them. While I'm picking up the pieces, all the sights I've seen, but I'm still so clean. Yeah. Then I step into the patio, try
God, the production on this album is insane. Um, it's just it tickles my fancy just like immediately. Just immediately. It's it's got that big just bass sound in the background. I think this album would work very well in a car with like subwoofers or something like that, where it's just shaking the whole frame of the car.
Do it for the girls, all around the world. Do it for the girls, all around the world. For the love, for the love, for the love. Hey, hey. Oh, 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 yeah. Don't you forget about the little girl that you met now, the one that's in your spirit. She's still got your back, yeah. Don't you let the world take back all the love that you gave her. This is all her world now. This is all your world now.
Wow. That was fantastic. That is a great start. I mean, obviously there were songs. There was "Forgive Me" before this, but I've already heard that one. And if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I love that song. You know that I love that song. So the next song we're moving on to is "Tipsy." So without further ado.
I've been crucified, darling. Ghosts on me like New Orleans. I've been charged with murder. Someone to push me further. I'll hit you where it hurts, yeah. If you don't put me first, yeah. And I don't give no apologies. If you lose a life, that's not on me, yeah. Better, baby, better. Treat me better. Better than those other guys who change up like the weather, yeah. It is such a shame that they went missing. They can't find them now. Oh, I wonder how I accidentally put them in the ground, yeah.
Oh my god, this one kind of smacked me in the face. I wasn't expecting to go in this direction. I think I kind of expected it to be a little bit slower based off, just that little beginning piece, but then the bass just dropped in the most fantastic way possible. It is just fat. It makes me want to get low to the ground if I was on like a dance floor or something, but I'm not right now. I'm in my room. So obviously it's going to be a little bit more subtle than that, but I'm digging it. This is great.
I might be a little tipsy on your love. Makes me a little crazy, but so what? You're strumming on my heartstrings. Don't be dumb. If you love your little life, then don't fuck. I'll take you to the afterlife. Boy, if you ain't acting right, key your car and crash the lights. Hit your head, I'm not polite. Then I hunt down your family, let them know about the tragedy. Who did it, a mystery, but you know that it was me, yeah.
I love that. That's really cool. So what I'm reading is that this song is about an openness to the other person in a relationship. So that meaning that your heart is open to them, and if they ever do you wrong, if they ever hurt you, if they ever cheat on you, anything like that, then I'm gonna key your car and crash the lights, hit your head. I'm not polite. I'll hunt down your family, let them know about the tragedy. So yeah, you don't want to hurt these girls. You do not want to do that.
Better, baby, better. Treat me better. Better than those other guys who change up like the weather, yeah. It is such a shame that they went missing. They can't find them now. Oh, I wonder how I accidentally put them in the ground, yeah. I might be a little tipsy on your love. Makes me a little crazy, but so what? You're strumming on my heartstrings. Don't be If you love your little life, then don't fuck up.
Oh my god. So yeah, we're 2 out of 2. Um, I love Tipsy. That was a really fun song to listen to. I have a feeling that a lot of these songs are going to make it on a playlist somehow. Um, I don't know. They're just big, bouncy songs that I think will get a lot of replay value out of me. But that's the thing. I don't think it will be only me. I think it'll be a lot of people that listen to this album because it's successful. You know, it sounds great, and it doesn't sound like every other mainstream thing that's kind of going on right now. You know, it sounds a lot better, in my opinion. I'm not going to name names, but just saying, a lot better than a lot of mainstream stuff. All right, let's keep it up with Catch Up. Oh,
They
featuring.
make it look
Wait,
so easy.
Sway Lee.
One day I'm talking to Jesus.
Oh, that's Baby Girl. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so Catch Up, featuring Mike Will Made It. I think I am familiar with Mike Will Made It. I think they are a producer, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard them on one of their songs with Kendrick Lamar and I want to say Lil Wayne and somebody else. I can't remember. I can't remember what the name's called, but I like the song. So here we go.
I'm already thrown off. I said I've already talked to myself. Maybe it's true what they say about you. You're in the loop if you knew what I knew. The used at the hotel room. I smell the booze, not your cheap perfume. I'm quick to move on, don't get it confused. I have a future with shit to lose.
Interesting. So that's Sway Lee, and I don't think I'm familiar with him. He sounds a little bit more poppy, a little bit more, I guess, like I was saying, mainstream. It has that kind of vibe to it, and it seems that maybe that's what this song is kind of going after. And so far, you know, it's got a groove to it. It's got a groove to it, but obviously it's only been like 50 seconds out of the song. So let's just keep on going before I say anything too negative.
Oh, you better turn up. Oh, now you better catch up. Front to back, girl, take up, come and chop chop. Front to back, girl, let me see you chop chop.
You wanna talk about me? What about you? You like to party and hang with your groupies now. And I was up at midnight pacing around the room thinking about you. You turn your phone off, guess I will too. I know you at a hotel room. You got a lipstick on your shirt, I'm no fool. I'm quick to move on, don't get it confused. I have a future with shit to lose. You're gonna lose me, so now what?
All right, so yeah, the song's kind of about somebody who isn't exactly loyal to the other person. You know, I know you were in a hotel room. I saw your lipstick, or I saw her lipstick on your shirt. You know, just stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of typical subject matter that's been covered before. You know, nothing too fancy about this. Yeah, I think so far this is probably have been my least favorite one. But then again, I am not finished with the song yet, so let's just keep it going. I'm gonna take it back just a few seconds.
I have a future with shit to lose. You're gonna lose me, so now
Oh, you better turn up. Oh, now you better catch up. Front to back, girl, jigga, come and cha-cha. Front to back, girl, let me see you cha-cha.
I will say that their harmonies together work pretty well. I'm not that big of a fan of Sway Lee based off this song, but their harmonies together, on point, on point.
oh, you angry? I'm just trying to party. Why you tripping when I give you what you give to me? You want a big game, but baby I can play. You don't be tripping when I give you what you give to me.
Oh, you better turn up. Oh, now you better catch up. Front to back, girl, jigga, come and cha-cha. Front to back, girl, let me see you cha-cha.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not too in love with that track. My reasoning being that it just sounds a little bit simpler than their other songs, at least in my opinion. Plus, it puts a little more focus on their guest artist than them. And I'm here for Chloe and Halle, 100%, 100%. I get it if you have, artists on there, but I don't know. Not too big of a fan of Sway Lee, at least. Maybe if they had somebody else on it. The harmonies during the chorus though were good. So next we have Overwhelmed.
Holding my breath till my face turns blue. Head underwater, breathe deeply, they said. I need a weekend again. Looking for bright sides. Now on the high times. Running so fast I don't want my shoes. Head on the pavement, I'm just trying to win. Pushing the river, I swim. Nothing can blind me like a high tide. I don't do well under pressure. I don't know it all. I wish I had all the answers. Fixing on myself. I feel overwhelmed.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing about albums is a lot of the times they have interludes or and a lot of like popular rap albums they have skits in between which are just like sequences of people talking or funny things going on, but this is I think this is a really nice way to keep it really connected and cohesive, because it has the same sound to the overarching like album. It all sounds very similar, and I like that. This is yeah, it's good. So next we have Lonely. We only got a few more. This is so good so far though. I'm really loving this. Okay, so we got Lonely. Ooh.
I know sometimes you feel alone. I know some nights you wait by your phone. I know you wish you had somebody to hold. It don't have to be lonely being alone. Who are you when no one's watching? You close the door to your apartment.
so this is interesting because the topic is kind of covering what it's like to be alone. Oh, well, obviously it's called lonely, but I think that's such an interesting subject because what do you do when you're alone? For me, I tend to go to my room, maybe have a drink or something, and to listen to music and dance, and kind of just have that time to be with myself and with my own body. But I know that a lot of people can perceive being lonely as a bad thing, as time to kind of let bad thoughts into your mind. And I think that's kind of what this is covering, that aspect of it at least. But it might develop as the song goes on.
I know sometimes you feel alone. I know some nights you wait by your phone. I know you wish you had somebody to hold. It don't have to be lonely being alone. I remember just the other day, right all my problems, had myself to blame. Then my friends go, then my love go. I'm just sitting here, yeah, feeling so low. It's not like money gonna save me, or popping bottles on the daily. I had to learn to love me lately. Hey, I know sometimes you feel alone. I know some nights you wait by your phone. I know you wish you had somebody to hold.
Yeah, so I think learning to be alone with yourself is a really good skill to have. But that's just coming from personal experience. It's really good to know who you are through being alone, if that makes sense. You learn to know what you like, to learn what you don't like, and those are absolutely necessary things to live on a day-to-day basis, basically. But that's just coming from me, somebody who isn't an expert on anything, but it's my 2 cents and kind of how I live my life. So there you go. Whoopsies.
It don't have to be lonely being alone. It don't have to be lonely being alone. I know sometimes you feel alone. I know some nights you wait by your phone. I know you wish you had somebody to hold. It don't have to be lonely being alone. It don't have to be lonely being alone. It don't have to be lonely being alone.
Nice. Yeah, I dig that song. I don't think it was the most compelling thing, especially compared to some of their other songs, but I think it's a nice addition to the album, for sure. It's a little bit more, I think, low key than some of their harder hitting songs like "Do It" or "Forgive Me" that kind of just like smack you in the face and just make you want to bounce up and down and stuff like that. But this is a good one, and it's kind of well, if you think about what I've been talking about, it's a little bit. It can be retrospective for sure, and that is super important. It's super important to just reflect on yourself and what you've been through, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. Just small crap like that. It's important, at least in my experience. Anyways, We are on to Don't Make It Harder on Me. So here we go.
I need you to stop looking at me like that. We are just friends now. You already had your chance. So I need you to stop saying the things you say. I don't wanna regret, no, the reason I didn't stay. If you keep acting so sweet, I might just wake up and leave. This boy that I think is swore we'd be together for sure. I can't be thinking of you when I'm alone with my boo. If you smile at me again, I may do something stupid. Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to love me, and now you're growing on me. Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to want me, but you don't listen to me, and you never did.
Nice. Yeah, so this, reading the lyrics in this song is kind of about being in a relationship with somebody, but then there is somebody new that comes along and kind of draws your attention, you know, and then you start to kind of develop feelings, maybe not on purpose though. You know, you start to like things about this new person, and all of a sudden you're into this new person, which can be bad, especially if you're trying to be faithful. But you know, that's why lyrics like "Don't make it harder on me," "I told you not to love me" come in. Oh, and now you're growing on me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let's keep on going. I'm digging it.
Never did, never did. Why did we stop being together now? Oh, I just remembered how many girls you had. So you need to stop being so nice to me. 'Cause a part of me has moved on, but a part of me is so weak. If you keep acting so sweet, I might just wake up and leave. This boy that I think is swore we'd be together for sure. I can't be thinking of you when I'm alone with my boo. If you smile at me again, I may do something stupid. Don't make
Hold on. When I'm, I can't be thinking of you when I'm alone with my boo. If you smile at me again, I might do something stupid. Yeah, I feel like a lot of us have been in that situation before. Me personally, it hasn't happened for a long time. And when I say a long time, maybe like 10 years or something. Mostly because I've gained a lot of character since then, and I don't think I would ever do something like this again. But I'm sure that a lot of you may have like a similar experience where you've kind of, you know, saw somebody new and kind of accidentally had feelings for them. So yeah, it's understandable, and it happens. It's called being human, you know. Mistakes happen. It's just the way the world works, I guess. I'm digging the song though. It's nice. I would definitely say the first half of the album so far has been harder hitting, but then the second half has been kind of more relaxed and more R&B-esque, I guess, or pop. Not really sure. But yeah, more relaxed, more chill.
it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to love me, and now you're growing on me. Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to want me, but you don't listen to me, and you never did.
yes, very nice ending. I love that. How there's kind of just this sweet little mellow part at the end, and then it just smacks you in the face with the chorus again. That's what I'm looking for. So
I wonder.
we are on the last song that I'll be doing. Again, sorry that I'm not covering everything, but like I said before, you can find that in my channel somewhere, and you can see my first reactions to the songs because they were a treat. They were fantastic. So we're on Wonder What She Thinks of Me. Here we go. Last one. Album's been fantastic so far.
What she thinks of me when you're coming home. I know that she smells my perfume under your cologne.
Ooh.
I wonder what she thinks of me when you stay awake. After you make love to her, but I'm still on your brain. I'm not the jealous type, not like the other guys. I wish you all the best. I'll help you pick a dress, and you can both go to Paris. You live in the lavish. I'm actually happy for you.
Interesting. So this is kind of like the inverse of what happened in the last one, in the last song. So it's kind of like you like this person and maybe you slept with them, but you still want them to be in the relationship that they're in, which is interesting. Um, because she says things like, "I'll help you pick out a dress, and you can both go to Paris. I'm happy for you," which is really interesting to think about if you are, seeing this person, sleeping with them. I don't know, some kind of altercation. Altercation? I think that's the wrong word. Anyways, let's just keep on going.
So tell me, baby. I know this is crazy. You've done this before, so who are you to judge me? It's never wrong when you're in love. I wonder what she thinks of me when she sees that mark on your neck. Oh no, I didn't mean to go that far. I wonder what she thinks of me when she sees my name on your phone screen. You drop everything just for me. You know about
Beautiful verse. Beautiful verse. They are, I think they're really showing their singing chops on this. And it's amazing because they could do pretty much anything. I've mentioned that in my videos before, but they're just a jack of all trades where they can just really just get into any kind of groove. I'm really digging this one though.
behind the scenes. You tell me everything. I know you don't forget how much you needed me. And while you do enjoy Paris, your loving is careless, but it's not ever with me. So tell me, baby. I know this is crazy. You've done this before, so who are you to judge me? It's never wrong when you're in love. Tell me, baby. I know this is dangerous. You've done this before, so who are you to judge me? It's never wrong when you're in love.
Holy crap. This song is great. It might be a contender for one of my favorites on the album so far, but I think I would have to listen to the other songs first. But it's like emotional and powerful at the same time, and it's got a groove to it as well. It's kind of just like a lot of things stacked on top of each other, and it's oh man, it's good, it's good, it's good. I'll take it back a few seconds just so I can get into it. Okay.
Tell me, baby, I know this is dangerous. You've done this before, so who are you to judge me? It's never wrong when you're in love. It's never wrong when it feels right. I'll hold you close and pretend you're mine. I'll be the sun against your skin. I'll be there when she's not listening. You can call me crazy, well yeah, we'll both be crazy. Tell me you love me, cause I just wanna be your baby. Well that's the price I gotta pay. I wonder what she thinks of me.
Well, there we have it for the end of the video, at least. That was a fantastic song. That was a great way for me to kind of end the video. And I know I'm not doing the rest of the songs, but I've already talked about that before. This album is fantastic. I think there was only like one song that I didn't necessarily love, but even then, I think it's a lot better than a lot of their contemporaries for sure. I think they're kind of the best at what they're doing right now, or at least in their own lane. I think they're they're paving their own lane right now, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see what they do next, because holy crap, this is hmm, mm-hmm, just already I'm already loving it. So I really liked Ungodly Hour. I liked Ungodly Hour. I like the one we just listened to. Wonder What She's Thinking of Me. I love all the singles. Forgive Me. Tipsy was great. I don't know what my favorite was though. It's really hard to pick because I think a lot of them were really really good. Um, hmm. Well, you know what? That's wrapping up the video. I had a lot of fun doing this. This is really cool. If you want to see other like full album reactions, then let me know, because usually I don't typically do this type of video, but if this is what you want to see, then this is what you want to see. Yeah, uh, huh, that was fantastic. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you did as well. In the comments, let me know what your favorite song is. Let me know what your least favorite song is. Anything else you want to say about the album or just in general. Okay. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.